Welcome to Batman vs. Everybody, where we pit Batman versus, well, everybody. Have you ever wondered who has more money, Bruce Wayne or Elon Musk? Or what about who would win in a fight between Chuck Norris and Batman?
Every other week, we'll discuss the Dark Knight's encounters through pop culture's multiverse with your hosts, Josh and Ever. Follow us across social media, all across social media on Instagram at Batman vs. Everybody, Twitter, Bat vs. Everybody, and Facebook at Batman vs. Everybody. Also, be sure and check out our website, www.batmanvseverybody.com, where you'll be able to find our podcasts and pretty much everything that we talk about on our episodes.
Welcome to Batman vs. Everybody, where we pit the Batman versus, well, everybody.
On today's episode, we're actually going to put Batman up against the most beloved plumber in the entire universe, in the entire galaxy, in the entire world, in the entire, well, let me just say this, the best plumber ever known to man. And we all know who he is. We've probably all played his video games. We're going to put him up against Mario from the Super Mario Brothers franchise. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's going to be awesome. Little Mario, it's a me, Mario. Perfect. That was a horrible imitation, but whatever.
It's me, Mario.
And that's a lot better. There you go.
That's funny. It's funny, man. Yours was all right. You have a deep voice. That's why.
I guess that's got to be it.
All right, so let's do this. Let's get into the tail of the tape and find out what's going on with our two competitors going up against each other, Batman and Super Mario. What you got on Batman there?
All right, so like always, we have Batman, born Bruce Wayne, 6'2", 210 pounds. Species is a human. He's also known as Matches Malone. Abilities include genius level intellect, peak human physical condition, skilled martial artist, and expert detective.
For Super Mario's tail of the tape here, we got I always call him Super Mario, but his name is actually real name. He was born Mario. I did not know that. You actually told me that, Ever. That's something that I just recently learned. I didn't even know his first and last name was Mario and Mario.
Yeah, so there was a little bit of a controversy with that, where it was like, well, is his name Mario? No, he doesn't have a last name. His only name is Mario, kind of like Beyonce, but no.
Like
he ends
Prince?
up having like Prince. He ends up having an actual last name, and it is Mario. So Luigi, his brother, is actually called Luigi Mario. So.
And we're going to talk about Luigi and his awesome sidekick here, probably in round 3. But anyway, species, Mario is human. He's 5'1", 110 pounds. He's a short little dude. Don't hold that against him. He's still going to beat Batman. AKA also known as Super Mario, of course, from Super Mario Brothers franchise. And we all know that he's a plumber. But did you know he has several other jobs? He's a carpenter. He's a plumber, doctor, an athlete, race car driver, or I guess you could say kart racer, artist, toy maker, archaeologist, and of course, in what everybody loves to play, Super Smash Brothers, he is the ultimate fighter. And he just has pretty much everything, and we can talk about resources here in the next round, but I'll just leave it at that. He is a jack of all trades, and I think he's going to win this episode. So we'll see.
So he's a handyman. That's what he's saying. He's a handyman. Yeah. He's
a plumber.
He's blue collar.
How are you going to call a doctor blue collar? He's a doctor. How are you going to call an artist blue collar? That's funny. How are you going to call an athlete, a super athlete, blue collar, man? Come on, you can't do that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's right. He's a bootleg Roger Federer and Mario.
Yeah, but he's Super Mario. Does Super Batman? Is it Super Batman? Does Batman have super in front of his name? I don't think so.
No, that's just the only thing you need is that man. That's it. The man, the Batman. That's it. You don't need a super. We take down supers.
Super. He's going down super bad in this episode. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get into round 1. And round 1, as always, is going to be resources, right? Or backstory, origin stories. My bad. Yeah, we've done a few of these episodes, and I can't even keep track. So it's going to be round 1, origin stories. What's Batman's origin stories?
All right, so origins, just like always: theater, crime alley, Joe Chill, pearls flying up in the air, kid crying, kid
Pearls
trains, Batman. That's what we know. That's what we know and love.
So, had to do a little bit of research on Super Mario, on Mario here, on Mario to find out exactly where he originated from. And did you know that maybe you did, but he was originally not even created for Mario Brothers. He was just a standalone character in the video game Donkey Kong. Basically, Nintendo's president created an arcade game to save the company, and his name is Miyamoto. Came up with an idea to in which which you play a character that has to make his way through an obstacle course consisting of sloped platforms, ladders, and rolling barrels, which we all know as Donkey Kong, old school Donkey Kong. Amazing game, awesome game. I still play it.
Very underrated game. I love that game.
And its main character, the main protagonist, is he was called Jumpman, because literally, what do you do in the game? You jump up, you climb up the ladder, you jump over the barrels, and you try to defeat Donkey Kong. That actually saved Nintendo because it was such a hit. And then finally, it was a huge success that they changed Jumpman's name, who was a character in there, to Mario when the landlord of Nintendo of America's office space and warehouse barged into a meeting demanding overdue rent payments from Nintendo. So that dude's name, who was like the landlord, his first name was Mario. So eventually, what they ended up doing was changing both internationally and domestically here. They permanently changed the name of Jumpman to Mario. And then from there, that's kind of when they created Super Mario or like the Mario Brothers and the branding for Super Mario Brothers. So I mean, we all went on to play, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario's 2, 3, pretty much everything. He's been in Duck Hunt. He's been in Super Mario All-Stars. He's been in Super Mario World, Super Mario Land, Super Mario 64. So literally anytime a Nintendo game system came out, there was a new Super Mario Brothers game that came out with him, with Mario, in addition to his brother Luigi Mario, like you said earlier. So literally, there's been a Mario video game since 1989, when he was when they first introduced the original Nintendo. And then of course we have things like Dr. Mario,
Bootleg Tetris.
Super Mario Kart, the Mario Kart series. There's Paper Mario series that I don't even remember playing. It's an RPG game.
What was the first Mario you played?
Mario Brothers, the original one, like on the Nintendo, I think.
Nintendo NES one?
Yeah.
Mine was well, the first one that I owned was the Super Nintendo, which is Super Mario Land. Yeah, that was the first one I played. I mean, obviously we played the original one here and there, right? But the first one that I actually owned was the Super Mario Land. I love that game, man. I loved it. It was awesome. And I never really cared for Mario 2 though.
Super Mario Brothers 3 was my jam right there. That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
And then also there's a list of Mario sports game, tennis, golf, basketball. I bet he can cross you over. I'm just saying.
Awesome, but basketball is horrible. It is not good at all. He actually came out in NBA Street too. In NBA Street, he was really good. Yeah, he came out in NBA Street as a downloadable character. Unlockable character, but for the GameCube only. So he didn't come out in a PlayStation or an Xbox, just on GameCube. But it was better than Mario Basketball. Mario Basketball was not good, but NBA Street with Mario, it's good.
All right, so let's see here. So then, actually, he's also been in some films, man. Did you know that? Do you remember?
Please. Do you remember horrible Super Mario Brothers movie? Yes, I own it. I own it. I know it. So I own
it. So, just a little fun fact, FYI: John Leguizamo played Luigi in the 1993 adaptation of Super Mario Brothers, which is kind of loosely based on the video game. It was the first live-action major motion picture to be based on a video game, so he's got that going for him. The film grossed $21 million on a $48 million budget.
Mhm.
And just in more recent movies, Bowser and the Super Mushroom made a cameo in Wreck-It Ralph. Mario was mentioned, but never seen in Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know if you've ever seen Wreck-It Ralph or Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. I love those two movies. Those
Never
were
seen him.
awesome.
No,
Yeah,
never
your
seen
kids
him.
will like them.
Really? All right, cool.
I really liked him. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of his origin story, man. I know there's that like a billion more things that we could get into. Um, Currently, everybody still plays freaking Super Smash Brothers, and he's a beast on Super Smash Brothers when you play
I mean,
as
if a
Mario.
Nintendo system comes out, a Mario game better come out because
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna buy it for. We're gonna buy it for Mario. At the
exactly,
end of the day, we're gonna buy it for Mario. Yeah. Zelda has its place too with Link, but no, it's all about Mario.
So the timeline of the release, like the original Super Mario Brothers was released in 1985. I think I played Super Mario. I think I played it on the original Nintendo, like the NES. Um, but I was like maybe like at least like 9 or 10 years old. So I played it in the 90s, like in the early 90s when we got the original Nintendo. But like actually Super Mario Brothers, the original one came out in 1985. And the most recent one that was released in 2019 was New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah,
So
you
like
lost me there. That's too
so
many.
from
That's too many names in one
so
word.
from 1985 to 2019, almost as old as I am. So for the past 33 years, they've been releasing freaking Mario Brothers or Super Mario, and Mario's been wrecking it on Nintendo video games. So yeah, that's a little history. It's a little backstory of him. And I mean they're credited. I mean he's been credited, as a financial success, obviously for Nintendo. He's super nostalgic. Everybody loves Mario. I mean, you can't say anything bad about him, and I dare you to say anything bad about him. And he's not just
I
a
mean, he
plumber,
always
man.
loses his girl, so there's something that's
Hey,
bad about him. Yeah, he's always got to go rescue his girl, so he can't keep his girl in
Princess
check.
Peach.
Batman doesn't have those problems.
Batman ain't got no girl. That's why.
Yeah, what do you mean? He ain't- Talia al Ghul, Catwoman, Poison Ivy
Didn't
sometimes.
Poison Ivy and Catwoman try to kill him? I don't know.
I mean, hey, that
That's
doesn't
a
mean that
toxic
they at least
relationship.
they're not damsels in distress.
All right, so that kind of concludes. I know it went on for a while there, but that kind of concludes round one with our origin stories. Let's get into round two. I think you told me right now you had some more information about Batman that we haven't heard just yet on the podcast. Is that correct?
I definitely do, but for round two's resources, I want to flip it a little bit. I want you to go first.
All right.
I
Yeah,
want I
let's
want
go.
you to do resources first. We usually do Batman first and resources as a counter to whoever he's fighting. But this episode, we're going to flip that. So go
All
ahead.
right, let's do it. So, the resources that Mario has, of course, he's everything like we said earlier: carpenter, plumber, doctor, athlete. So, I mean, literally with all the power-ups that he has, he can fly, obviously with his cape. He has invincibility and cannot be damaged or killed when he has a little superstar going. He can grow super huge or get super small with the mega mushroom or the mini mushroom. He has immortality, of course, because you can always collect coins and get one-ups. And if you get a million one-ups, you can never die. And if you never die, you can always beat Batman. That's all I'm saying. He has fireballs, of course, with the flower that you can get, that fire flower. He has a frog suit. He can survive underwater. He can for extended periods of time. He has an ice flower, which I really didn't even remember about.
It's one of the newer ones. Yeah, that's
Oh,
in the new
nice.
game. I think that's in the Wii U
Oh,
or the
okay.
Wii. Yeah, it's in the new one.
I'm old school, man. I keep it to
Yeah,
the
I
to
know.
the star and
Super Nintendo. Yep.
uh,
Yeah.
and then he's indestructible. He has a metal body, which is a metal cap, and among many others, man. In addition, he has a kingdom. I mean, if he didn't have a kingdom, how would he be married to or have Princess Peach? I'm just saying. Um, There is the Mushroom Kingdom, which is the primary Super Mario series setting, which was introduced in Super Mario Brothers. So that kingdom is his. And most citizens of the area are mushroom-like toads. So he's the king of toads. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. What else? I mean, he has unlimited amount of money because of all the gold coins that he collects throughout all the games. You can't put a dollar figure on
unlimited amount of
all
money.
the
That's
coins.
tough though, because sometimes he hits a brick and nothing happens. You
But
know, so
he
that's
can go
that's
through
hit or
he can
miss.
go through everything and find how many coins how many coins do you need to get a 1-up?
100.
100. So if you
Mm-hmm.
can get unlimited lives, technically you have unlimited coins. So that's an unlimited amount of money.
So it's cheating, is what you're saying. So he
Now,
puts a
what do you
cheat
mean
code.
cheating? What do you mean cheating? It's unlimited. It's unlimited. There's no, I mean, there's zero. He has unlimited resources, and Batman can't beat that. Um, so, I mean, if he wanted to, I mean, he could cash those coins in for real money and buy anything he wants. That's all I'm saying.
So he can buy anything he wants, but he's riding around on a dinosaur, a little mini dinosaur. But he can buy anything he wants. So
Exactly.
he
He's
always wears the same
environmental
clothes.
friendly.
Environmentally
Hey,
friendly.
plumbers have uniforms so they don't get dirty. He doesn't get dirty. He wins. I mean, you got to stay clean. Got to stay looking good for Princess Peach. You know what I'm saying? So
I guess. I don't know. Cool. So for resources, as far as Batman, although he might not have the advantage of power-ups, he does have bat suits. A lot of bat suits. $9 billion worth of bat suits. So here's a couple aimed specifically to canceling out all of Mario's power-ups. So he's got a stealth suit, which senses what's being used to detect and reacts accordingly. So not even Superman can detect Batman in it. This was used in Superman Unchained #2, in case you wanted to go check that out. He's also has a hazbat suit instead of a hazmat suit. He's got a hazbat suit
Hazbat,
because he's
hilarious.
everything batty, everything batty. It's a lightweight armor able to withstand a blast from Superman, and is also medically enhanced to protect Batman from any poisonous gas or viruses. And he uses this in the New 52 Justice League #37. And that's important because if it can take a blast from Superman, what's a little fireball going to do to it? Nothing. What's a little star going to do to it? Nothing. He also, aside from that, has the best suit in my opinion, and the one that everybody loves. It's the Dark Knight Returns exosuit. So that's the one where he actually beats Superman in, and they kind of do an homage to it in Batman versus Superman, the movie. So that's an iconic Batman suit used in the now infamous showdown where he actually beats Superman. So if he can beat Superman, he's basically a god. What's he going to do against a little small plumber who weighs 100 pounds, soaking wet?
110 pounds.
110 pounds. Take off the mustache and 100 pounds. Whatever. So that suit provides enhanced strength via motors. It also has acid spray and electroshocks. Plus, it's a reinforced armor made specifically to fight Superman. And this was, of course, used in Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. And probably one of my favorite suits. It's called a Thrasher suit. And that's made of meta-aramid fibers of Batman's own design. And those are specifically engineered to withstand burning heat and freezing cold temperatures. Why is that important? Because the fire flower, throw a couple of those fireballs, that's not going to do anything to me. The ice flower, throw a couple of those ice balls, that's not going to do anything to me. Again, that's why he's well equipped. It's got enough oxygen supply to last for multiple weeks and also shoots an electroshock plus cryogenic batarangs. So he's basically Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Sub-Zero.
Throws those cryogenic batarangs, freezes Mario, that's it. But most importantly, if you notice, it also says that it's got oxygen supply to last for weeks underwater. So that amphibious suit, that frog suit that Mario uses, let's go underwater, don't worry about it. Who needs an ice flower when you have cryogenic batarangs also? And this was used during the Court of Owls story arc in the New 52. And the best one of all, the Insider suit. So that allows Batman to mimic a selection of super abilities through high-powered tech. So it's not perfect because after each ability, he does have to recharge it, but it can do so by absorbing any energy being used against it. So Mario, again, stomps on him, whatever, and I'm going to use that energy to reboot. And like a fireball, throw a fireball at me. That's fine. It's going to hit me, but I'm just going to absorb it, and I'm going to be able to reboot. It's got 8 different modes, including heat vision, speed force mode, and the teleportation mode, amongst others. And this was used in Bruce Wayne, The Road Home #1. This guy's ready. This isn't a dumb freaking Koopa. This guy is ready. He's not a Goomba who you can stomp on. He is ready for this. He's not going to take him lightly because he's a little guy, but he's ready for him.
I don't know, man. You said all that, but still, anything. So, or maybe we can get into round 3 with this. But all I got to say is special star, special star, special star.
Okay, I got your rebuttal for the special star. All right.
We'll talk about that in round 3 when they actually do fight, because literally the special star, nothing happens. I mean, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Anyway. Let's go. So I don't know about this one. Mario has unlimited resources. Batman has all the things that can beat Mario, but in a fight. So we'll see what happens in mano a mano round 3.
So I guess we do resources. I guess is this a draw? Because although Mario might not have all the money, he just has all these power-ups. Because the ones that you listed were just a small amount out of all the power-ups from all the games that he's done. And Batman doesn't have a single power-up, but he's got all the suits. He's got all the suits to combat and to counterattack the power-ups. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. It's close. It's close. I think we might have to let the listeners choose who won round 2, and then at the end
for us to say in round 2. Round 2 we can't say. I can't say. So.
I'm not even going to say draw.
I mean, I'm not going to say draw either. I'm going to say Batman. It's Batman, but we'll let the listeners choose on this one. That's fine. This is the first time we do this. We won't call this a draw. We'll agree to disagree, and the listeners will have the final vote.
That's funny, man. So round 3, mano a mano. Let's see what if Batman can actually beat up Mario from Super Mario Brothers, which I doubt. I don't think he can, because of everything we listed, all the power-ups, all the power-up suits. So Mario, let's get into it. All right, round 3. Mario cannot die. So how can someone beat Mario if you cannot die? You have 2 things. You have the golden star, which gives you, literally, like you said, invincibility. It makes you everything, anything that you can. Mario, the only thing Mario can't do with the star is walk in lava, I think, because in the video games, when you have the star, and even if you jump into the lava, you die. But I mean, if Batman with his fancy suits lands in lava, it'll melt the suit and die.
No, he won't. He'll just escape the suit. It's an exosuit. It's a suit.
So what he's gonna do? He's gonna shoot himself out. He's gonna shoot himself out.
He's got a jet button on there. Yes.
And then what?
Yes.
And then what? And then what?
Climb on all those ledges that Mario has in the freaking Bowser's castle that are all over the place. Come on now.
I don't know. I think he might melt and then he'll still die. That's my opinion. Secondly,
a little ghost that closes.
Secondly, if Mario can go and get 100 coins and finds them in various levels, he'll get a life added over and over again, finding all these coins. So that means even if he does land in the lava, even if Batman does kill him, he'll just be respawn and come back because he has a 1-up life. So how can Batman win if he's always going to be respawning?
Let me tell you this. How's Mario going to jump for all these coins if Batman breaks his knees? Because that's going to happen. How's he going to jump without knees? Huh? He's going to get on top of Yoshi? No.
He might. No, he just strap himself to Yoshi, and Yoshi can get all the coins for him, bro.
Oh, okay. So now you're bringing in a dinosaur to do his business. Batman has a dinosaur as a trophy.
Does dinosaur have?
No, he does. He has Batman a dinosaur in the Batcave as a trophy. The trophy.
That means that's right.
Exactly. What do you think he's gonna do to Yoshi? He's got a friggin' 30-foot dinosaur T-Rex in the Batcave, and what's he gonna do to a 6-foot dinosaur? Wannabe Velociraptor.
But
power up.
Hey, Yoshi's cool.
Either way. Great. Yoshi's great for sure. Yoshi's Island's better than Mario. Hot take.
Mario has, in addition to all his power-ups, Mario has a crew behind him. He has Luigi, his brother, Luigi Mario, who is down for him. He's going to come to his rescue if he needs. He's going to back him up. So if he's getting beat up by Batman, Luigi's going to come in and do some plumber stuff. I don't know what Luigi's powers are, but pretty much all the same
Gonna get
thing.
a
I mean, he
plunger.
can do
Okay,
it.
he's gonna get a plunger.
He's going to plunge him. Yeah, he has all the same thing. He can get the stars. He can get unlimited lives. So he's going to be fighting two people with unlimited lives. That being said, he has the whole crew of what's the we just talked about it. He has the whole crew of Super Smash Brothers. So who's in Super Smash Brothers? Can you name those people off?
Yeah, just a Kirby. Okay, so he's got a pink marshmallow. That's awesome. That's very cool. I've got Superman. I've got Superman on my side. He's got Princess Peach. That's great. I have Wonder Woman on my side. He's got Zelda. I'm sorry. I hate when people say Zelda. He's got Link. Okay, cool. I have Green Lantern. I have Green Lantern. That's great. He's got Solid Snake, which is from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Awesome. I have Shazam on my side.
Shazam.
No, there's no competition at all. He can bring in all his little guys. Batman's got the Justice League. Aside from the Justice League, Batman's got the Bat family. So Nightwing, Red Hood, Robin, Red Robin, Batgirl, Batwoman. Just that they both have their crews, and definitely Batman's are far superior. But here's the thing, though. You did say about that superstar, the Invincibility Star. Let me ask you something. How long does that last?
For a short period of time.
10 seconds. Look, it lasts 10 seconds. All Batman has to do, jump in the Thrasher suit, jump in the Insider suit, move around for 10 seconds, and little Mario's got nothing to do. Nothing to do. 10 seconds, that's it. And like I said, how's he going to jump for all these extra lives and all these one-ups if he doesn't have knees? If he doesn't have a kneecap, how's he going to jump up there? Luigi, okay, great. We'll take care of Luigi. We'll, put some something in those eggs that he in those Goombas that he likes to eat. We'll poison one of the Goombas. No, there's no chance. Mario's got no chance. He's awesome, but all of the power-ups, for the most part, always last 10 seconds or until he gets hit. He can't even take a punch. He gets a punch and he loses the fire flower. He takes a punch and he loses the size. He gets tiny. So he's 5'1", full size. You bring him to small. What is he, like 1'7"?
That's funny, man. But he always there's mushrooms everywhere, so he can always get the power up and go back to being bigger. And then he has a 1-up mushroom.
To being 5'1". You would just clarify. You said to bigger. Okay, Batman's 6'2". Batman's 6'2".
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It does matter. 6'2", 5'1". I've got all these power ups for 10 seconds. Batman's taking out Superman, who's got power ups forever, as long as anybody's alive. No, there's no competition.
Mario's so then, how long is the indestructible metal body that Super Mario has? I mean, he will. 10? No way, man.
Yes, check out all the power ups. All the power ups are all the invincibility power ups, like the really strong ones, like that. They're only 10 seconds. The superstar is 10 seconds. The 10 second. It's a 10-second power up. The fire flower, it's until he gets hit. That's pretty weak. Punch to the face, boom. That's it. You go back to 5'1", no powers. Another punch to the face, boom. You go back to 1'7", 0 powers.
Hey, look, the creator of Super Mario Brothers was Japanese. He has the Yakuza behind him. Boom, boom, done. End of story. Done.
And he also can't pay his rent. That's why he had the landlord after him.
Mario's dinosaur friend, bro.
Mario's dinosaur friend. All right, that's nice.
You can have all the dinosaurs.
God. Batman has a Kryptonian god as his friend. So I don't know.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Beast Boy can turn into Yoshi, and Batman, if he wants to, can literally ride on Yoshi also.
Oh, that's funny, man. So I don't know. I mean, I still think that with unlimited lives, oh look. In Super Mario Galaxy, the ice flower turns Mario into ice and lets him walk on lava or water for a limited time by freezing the surface.
Limited time. Everything is limited with Mario.
Well, so are some of Batman's suits. You said it yourself. That one has to be recharged. The one that takes him the thing.
Exactly, but it gets recharged via the energy that it's absorbing. So Mario throws an ice ball at him. Boom! All right, I recharged. Move around for 10 seconds. Or just even punch him. Just give him a punch. He loses the ice flower. Throw me a fireball, boom, I recharge. Okay, give him another punch. He loses the fireball. Gets a little star, move around for 10 seconds with the speed force. Doesn't catch you. That's it. Power-ups are great, but they have to be permanent, not 10 seconds.
That's funny. What do you think? Who do you think won round 3?
Batman won round 3. Are you kidding me? The power-ups are great. Like I keep telling you, the power-ups are awesome. Man, I love those power-ups. The flying. You know who else flies? Superman. You know who beat Superman? Batman.
Dude, of course. There you go. Always back to Batman.
I mean, hey, he's the best. Superman is one of the greatest superheroes ever, and Batman beat him. A normal human beat him. So what do you think he's gonna do with a 5'1", 110-pound tiny plumber? Exactly, plumber.
Handyman.
Handyman, yeah, that's great. Hey, come fix this pipe over here. It's over. No competition. No competition. Batman won mano a mano like he always does. The resources, that's the one that I don't want to say for certain that he wins because those power-ups are awesome. But, you know, as far as mano a mano, unless we're playing Mario Tennis, then maybe Mario would win that. Other than that, he's not winning. He's not going to beat Batman enough.
Dude, all I'm saying is Mario can beat Batman in Mario Kart. That's all I'm saying because the whack Batmobile, bro.
Oh, okay, all right. Cool. You haven't heard of the Bat Cart then, right? Yeah, the Bat Cycle. Can we use the Bat Cycle in Mario Kart
as well? What is that? A tricycle?
The Bat Cycle is not a tricycle. The Bat Cycle has 2 huge machine guns in the front. Who needs a blue shell and a red shell and a green shell? We got.
I'm gonna throw a banana. Batman's gonna slip, shoot himself dead. Boom, done.
This guy's a genius level intellect. If he's not gonna see a banana coming at him.
Not when Mario throws it quick, fast, and in a hurry like that.
Nah, just go right over it.
He doesn't have precog like Captain Marvel.
He doesn't have precog like Captain Marvel because he doesn't need it. You prep for the unexpected. You don't need to know what's coming because you've already prepared.
He's already prepared. He's already prepared in his Batman tricycle. All right, cool.
In his bat cycle.
So yeah, I mean, okay, fine. I'll have to concede on this one. Batman wins round 3. Batman takes the episode, maybe.
Yeah, because we can't really. We agree to disagree on round 2 because the resources, although they're different, each one has their benefits. And round 3 was just. I knew you were going to bring up the power-ups, but the best power-up that Mario has, the superstar, is a 10-second superstar. That's it. Just move around for a couple minutes and you'll be all right.
Move around for a couple seconds and then Batman wins.
Around for a couple seconds and then just, bust the kneecap. You want to kill him,
Well, then, all right, fine. So then Batman takes this episode again. He beat Elon Musk. I know Captain Marvel, you weren't prepared for that episode, so now Batman is 2-1 on this podcast here.
Actually, 3-1. Bruce Lee. Let's not forget about Bruce Lee.
That's right. 3-1. My apologies. Yeah, Bruce Lee, the one we just dropped. So 3-1.
I should have been ready for the first one. God.
What kind of fan are you, man?
Please don't fire me.
All right, man. So definitely, if you like this podcast, go ahead and give us a like anywhere on social media. On Facebook and Instagram, it's at Batman versus Everybody. On Twitter, it's Bat versus Everybody. Go ahead and give us a like. All the music here is provided by our good friend Angel Montoya out of from back home. So give him a like, give him a shout out on Instagram at Angel Montoya 956. Like I said in the last episode, we're repping the Rio Grande Valley, and all of our artwork is done by who again? Ever?
It's done by Rick Alves at rick.draws on Instagram. Go check out his page, but also check out the artwork that he's done for us on our Instagram page. So he's done an awesome Captain Marvel versus Batman. He did a great race between Elon Musk and Batman and his Batmobile. And the Bruce Lee one was personally one of my favorites because Bruce Lee is also a little guy, not as little as Mario, but a little guy. He had a high kick him up there. So I thought that was pretty cool too. But yeah, definitely check out at rick.draws on Instagram and give him a like.
Yeah, definitely. And that's it for this episode of Batman versus Everybody. If you give us, like I said, give us a like, leave us some comments, interact with us on social media. Visit www.batmanversuseverybody.com to take a look at all of our show notes, podcast episodes, And we're working really hard on trying to get it up on iTunes. So if you're listening to this on iTunes, cool. If not, we can listen to it on SoundCloud, on the website. We're working on Spotify as well, and on YouTube. Go ahead and look for Batman versus Everybody on YouTube, and you can find all of our shows all of our episodes on YouTube. Other than that, Batman, man, Batman.
Batman always. Batman versus everybody.
All right, man. Take it easy, and thank y'all for listening.
Thank you.